welcome to Labrats. I'm Nicole.
And I'm Drew, and it's absolute fun and chaos today, Nicole. Not even Nick and I know what's going to happen next as our red and blue teams compete to be the ultimate winner. Let's find out who they are.
Let's do it. Over on the red team today, we've got George and Lockie. Now, George, you're a bit of a way off from finishing school at the moment, but what would you like to do once you're
musician.
done? Musician. And with a hairdo like that, and look at that. And Lockie, you're into the music as well, but your band's a little bit different. Tell us.
Beatles.
Beatles all the way. And is anyone in your family a Beatles fan?
Pretty much all of them.
So they got you into the Beatles?
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's see who's on the blue team today.
On the blue team today, we have Nikki and Grace. Now, Nikki, what would you like to do for a career when you leave school?
I'd like to be a flight attendant or a pilot.
Cool. And do you have the whole flight attendant patted down? Can you right now show us where the exits are?
Sure. Exits today are located to the back and at the rear. Please count the seats in front of you.
I feel safe already. Excellent, Nikki. That's awesome. And Grace, what do you like to do in your spare time?
Singing, dancing, drama.
Cool. All-rounder. And have you ever been in any big shows?
Yes, I was in The Boy from Oz.
With
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah. And tell me, did you get to meet Hugh?
Yes, wonderful guy.
Really?
Wonderful. Dreamboat? Yeah, there we go. Nice. Excellent. Well, hopefully you'll have a few memorable moments today as we get into our first challenge, the Nano Challenge. What I want you to try and do is get this can to move across the desk using only the balloon. You can't touch it with your hands.
Okay.
Okay? So there's the can, there's the balloon. Show me what you got.
Is this a trick question?
No. Go ahead.
Okay. Is that what you meant?
Well, that's fair enough. There wasn't really much razzle-dazzle in that.
It wasn't very impressive.
Grace isn't impressed. She's hung out with Hugh Jackman, all right? You're going to have to do something a lot better than that to impress Grace. So I'm going to give it a go. And George, your rock and roll hair there is perfect, man. So I'm just going to borrow that for a second.
That would come in handy.
It is. Do you mind?
Why not?
Yeah. That's perfect. All right. Now let's see if we can get this can moving. Here we go.
Oh, that is very impressive.
Now tell me, Grace, are you impressed?
Yes.
Yes, excellent. That's what I
Passed the
wanted.
test.
You want to know how I did that?
Yeah, that was cool.
Okay, well, it's basically when I rub the balloon on George's hair, the balloon picks up a static charge, an electric charge. So when we put it near the surface of the can, it brings opposite charges to the surface of the can. Of course, opposites attract, and that allows us to drag the can along using the balloon.
Cool. So what are these guys doing today?
Your challenge for today is you're going to have 5 cans to move across the desk. The first team member does it, moves all 5 cans across the desk, then you swap over, the second team member does it. The team to complete the task first will pick up 10 points.
Blue team, you ready?
Yes!
Oh, red team, you ready?
Yeah!
All right, we've got a battle on our hands. Ready, set, go. Charge it up. That's it. That's it. That's it. Go, go, go. And the first one's in.
It's not moving.
So there is
You love
movement
your
there.
hairdo right about now, don't you, George? There we go, that's 2 for the red team.
It's not moving.
You got it.
That's it.
There we go, that's
Go,
it.
go,
Just
go.
don't be too hasty, that's got it.
Go, 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 go.
All right, that's the third one. How are you going over there, blue team?
We've just got one in.
Oh, you've gone fast.
Enjoy it.
No, you can do it.
The other way.
Yep, last one. Okay, so swap over.
It's not moving.
Everything's down. Can you come around here?
Try
Short,
again.
spiky hair works.
It's not swap hair, try Grace's hair.
Yes, it will.
Get it right around on the side of the can there. Now we're talking.
All right, we've got 3 more on the red team. Oh, it's still got plenty of charge in it. Nice.
Oh, there we go. That's got him. You've got to get that bit where you rub it to get that charge. Come on, come on, come on.
All right, the last can for the red team now.
All right, we can do this.
That's 3. Good work, good work.
Oh, Nikki, that's it. That's good. Oh.
It is intense for a reason, because we just took it out. Stop there. All right, red team taking out the Nano Challenge and getting themselves 10 points.
I felt when I had the balloon closer
to the can, it moved faster than when I had it further away.
Yeah, because at the start you kept sort of whipping that balloon back really, really quick, hoping that it would suck the can along faster, but that didn't quite work, did it?
No.
How'd you find it, guys?
Pretty easy with George on Team 10.
We took it slowly at the start there. We don't want to pull a hammy or something at the start of the game.
No.
Ready for a comeback?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're ready.
Yeah,
Let's
we're
do
ready.
it.
We're ready.
Let's check in with the scoreboard. We have the blue team on 0 points.
And the red team charging ahead on 10 points. Yeah. Well done, guys. But don't worry, Drew. It's okay.
No, it's early stages, yeah. Let's find out what will happen and what will happen if.
Well, I don't have anything. Do you have anything that you could just, I don't know, pull out from behind your back?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Look at that.
I have these 2 pieces of arch.
Now, here's the question for you guys today. And if you get it right, you get yourselves 5 points. What will happen when we measure these 2 arcs?
By the look of it, we think that the bottom one might be bigger.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're saying that we'll end up with 2 different sizes. The bottom one will be bigger and the top one will be smaller.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And how did you come to that conclusion?
Well, visually.
You looked at it.
We just looked at it.
What are we going to find out?
I'm going to go the same.
So you think they're the same?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah? All right, let's lock it in. They're the same. Put them together on top of each other, Drew, and see what happens.
All right. Like so. They're exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
I was holding them in front of me and they look completely different. How does that work?
It's an optical illusion. If you hold them back how you had it before.
Okay. Let me... Yeah, see, that even looks smaller
It
like
does.
that.
Well, see, the inside edge of the arch is shorter than the outside edge. So when you put those 2 edges together, you tend to compare those 2 there, which gives the illusion that the bottom one is bigger, when in fact, they're exactly the same size.
This is crazy,
Which
look.
is very cool. Exactly the same size. So red team picking up another 5 points. Well done.
It's a points blitz for the red team. Let's see how the scoreboard looks. We have the Blues still on 0 points. Plenty of time to come back.
Plenty of time to come back. Red team are on 15 points, so they're out with a pretty good lead. But we're only just getting warmed up here in the laboratory. What's coming up next, Drew?
Coming up, we have even more madness with Method Madness. Who will be the first team to make it through the labyrinth, complete the rat race, earn the ultimate 30 points, and get cheesed? Will it be blue?
Oh, will it be red?
Hang around to find out.
Our Labrats will be building bridges, but there's a catch. This is all they have to build a bridge with.
A sheet of paper.
A sheet of paper. All right, so guys, you will have 3 minutes to design and test a bridge that will hold as many 20-cent pieces as possible. If your team's bridge can do that, you'll pick yourselves up 15 points.
Okay, so we don't want another team looking on and seeing how the other team is building their bridge. So we need to separate you guys. So what we're going to do is shrink one team down. Now, blue team, you're behind at the moment. So you can either decide to go first or get shrunk down so you can't peek at the red team.
Shrunk?
Shrunk. Shrunk.
You going for shrunk?
Bring it on.
Bring on the shrinking.
Girls, let's get you shrunk down. Girls, the shrinking process is complete. Now, Nikki, do you think this is going to be good for your career as a flight attendant, being this small?
Well, you have to be a certain height.
That is true, but hey, on the upside, at least now you can be stored safely in the overhead compartments.
Exactly.
All right, now to make sure you guys are safe and don't go wandering off and peeking at the red team, we're just going to put this cage down around you now.
Oh, wow.
Okay, take it easy, because we're now going to introduce you to a very special friend of ours. This is Kitty.
That's one bikini.
They seem to be entertained, so let's throw the red team into Method Madness.
All right, guys, you've got 3 minutes. Your time starts now.
Right, so...
Oh, wait, no.
Oh, you can't move.
Yeah, can't move.
Instinct. So, if we... No, that's not going to work.
Yeah, that's...
Now, let's just...
What else can we do? We just need to make sure that it stays down like that, so we don't just...
If that... Nice, thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
The only thing I'm worried about is if... Because...
Yeah, but what else can we do apart from that?
I don't know.
Like, we could sort of bend it in. No, so we would have some more support underwards or something like that. Hope this works.
What's that going to do, do you think?
It's just going to make it easier to bend it inwards.
Yeah, it's going to give it... It's not going to... I'm happy with that.
That is pretty strong paper.
Yeah.
All right, 15 seconds to go.
Okay, we're happy.
You happy?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
There's the 10-second mark.
No.
All right, you heard it. They're happy.
Now it's time to unshrink the blue team. We're going to take this out, girls?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, we are. Okay, you have 3 minutes. Let's go.
Okay, so if you want to just go see if you can do half.
Yeah, I'm going. No, you leave it like that and I'll keep going. So you try with only half.
What are you going for?
Different. See, maybe. No, that's gonna break. I've doubled mine over. Double. So maybe something like that could hold it because it's pretty darn strong. I don't know. What else could we use? Yeah, I think I've folded that as much as it can go. Lots of folds in it. Hold on, I think I've got it because it's nice and long.
Okay, test.
Okay. Leave it like that.
Try mine, try again.
10 seconds remaining.
Yours. Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You happy with that?
We're confident.
We're confident.
We're confident.
Very confident?
Oh, yeah. Well, we have two very different looking bridges from our Labrats, so it's time to test it out, Drew.
Come on, Blues.
All right, one for one, we're going to do this. I'll let you go first.
All right. 1. There we go.
One, even so far.
5.
5.
6. 7.
Oh, it's still there. It's still okay. Skip. Jump it back.
8.
8. Gentle touch, you see.
9.
Can we get to 10, guys? You think?
Yeah. All right.
Oh, I didn't even touch it. Oh, no.
Just like London Bridge, it has fallen down. So it looks like the blue team take it out. Congratulations.
Well done, girls.
What's the secret?
What's so special about that one?
Yeah.
Well, to make an ordinarily flimsy piece of paper quite strong, you need to bend it into different shapes, which will make it support a lot more weight. Now, a way that we can make it support more weight is to bend it into what we call corrugations, okay? And that zigzaggy pattern there is what we find in the middle layer of a cardboard box.
Ah, so that'll hold a lot more weight. And that's kind of what the blue team did with theirs.
The blue team did, exactly.
Look into the centre there, you can actually see they've got a few corrugations worked out.
That's it. On the right track, picking up 15 points, which means we have a very, very close game on our hands.
This is the type of scoreboard I like to see. We have the blue team now on 15 points.
And the red team still on 15 points, which is going to make for a very, very exciting rat race. Stick around and find out what happens next.
For the rat race, it's good to be smart.
And it's also good to be quick.
And it helps to be able to see in the dark. Nicole?
The first players in the particle accelerator
Get to grab the most bonus points to add to their score.
They're called status accelerators.
Quick, it's time to start the rat race.
in all. There's nothing in it. Drew's pumped. I'm pumped. The Labrats are ready to go. Woo! Yeah.
Games don't get much closer than this, and challenges don't get bigger or better. Labrats, are we ready for the labyrinth?
Yeah!
Let's
do
go!
it. What have you got for us, Drew?
Well, our rat race challenge today involves catapults, so how can you not love
Got to
it?
be fun.
Load her up for me there.
I'm about to make you happy. There you go.
Let's see how good a shot I can be. We ready?
Yeah.
Yes! You see, it's that simple.
It's that simple, guys.
So what our teams have to do is get their partner to put the ball in. They fire. If they get 5 balls through the target, so then swap with their team member. That person then has to get 5 balls through. And when they do, they've completed the challenge.
But before all that, Drew, our Labrats need to make their way through the labyrinth as fast as you can. And don't forget, when you come out of the particle accelerator, you have to get the status accelerator points, because you've got an extra 35 points up for grabs.
But that's not the only chance you've got to grab points. Once you've completed the challenge, you race through the maze, and the first team to get cheesed will score 30 big points.
We're about to do battle in the final decider. Red team, you ready?
Yeah!
Blue team, you ready? Yeah! Listen to that. All right, let's do it. On your marks. Get set, go! Hold that helmet. That's it. Go, go,
Blue
go.
team just making it out of the big squeeze in front as our teams dance, duck and dive their way through the laser field there now. Blue team only just out in front, with red team hot on their heels. Red team getting their way through.
Let's go, George. George's first
Look
up.
out. Red team not far behind them at all. But Grace just out in front, followed by Nikki as they make their way up that scramble towards the anti-vision chamber. Looks like Blue are just over and in, sticking together, but Red close behind them.
This way, this way.
Where do we go? Where do we go? We're stuck.
Blue team are in there now, feeling their ways around. Now, you might think, it doesn't look that hard to me, you can see everything, but that's because we are looking through night vision cameras. They can't see a thing, it's pitch black.
Over here.
What?
Okay, no. Okay, go back.
It's so dark that even if you held your hand up in front of your face, you couldn't see it.
Oh, we have to crawl. I think. Is it under here? Oh my god, I found it, Sorry. Really? Where? They know.
But yes, they both found it at exactly the same time.
Both teams are out of the anti-vision chamber.
Both teams out, flying to that particle accelerator, reaching for those big points. They need to grab as big a points as they can. They come flying out now through the neutron slitter, putting in the final red team member in that particle accelerator. The blues are here firing. Reds are firing too. Reds have 2 in. Blues have none yet.
With the last of the status accelerator points, blue are on 40 and red are on 40, which means this is still a really close game. Good shot! Go, 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 go!
Yes, we got 1 in.
What have we got? 2 there.
Oh!
Go, go! Oh, yes, there's 3. There's 4, there's 4.
2 in for the blues. Oh,
Yes, swapping over. No, no, you've got to wait for him.
3 in for the blues.
Okay, there we go. 1. There's 2. Did we get 3 more?
That's 4.
Oh, yes,
1
2
more,
more,
you can
2 more.
swap.
Go, go, go. Okay, one more red and go for the mate.
5 more needed for the blues.
What's happening? 1.
4 more now for the blues.
2. 3. Go through the maze, boys. Go, go, go. Oh, this way, this way, this way. No. Let's go.
Okay. No, Dad, come back.
Yeah, I didn't think that the arrows were back. Yeah, come on.
Ready, set, go. No, girls, watch out. Well done, guys. So close.
The blues were hot on their tails, and the red team just made it out, copping a cheesing and picking up the 30 points.
So cool.
Yeah. Well done, guys.
was a huge race today, neck and neck the whole time, but the red team just getting out in front and taking the 30 points, copping the cheese sludging.
Did.
And the blue team, of course, not far behind them that whole time. Let's see how you went with the status accelerator points, Nick.
It's been very close the whole game, and the status accelerator points didn't change anything because they both picked up 25. So let's see how that's made the final scoreboard look.
Okay, putting all those final points together, we have the blue team on 40 points.
And the red team on 70 points, which makes the red team our Labrat champions. Big thank you to all our players today. It was chaotic, it was crazy, but we've got plenty more where that came from.
We certainly do, and we hope you'll be around for it all next time. See you then.
Bye-bye.